Thank you, sir, for this opportunity to place on record my endorsement of this important bill. Home ownership is, to many, more than just an economic investment. Especially for elderly homeowners, the home is a repository of precious social memories. When en bloc fever hits a development, it is particularly heart-wrenching when we read of elderly homeowners who are forced to sell their homes, relocate, and as a result, they suffer spatial and social displacement. With your permission, sir, I would like to share with the House the research findings of my colleagues at the university on the impact of en bloc sales on older persons and community building. Associate Professor Alice Christodason from the Department of Real Estate and Associate Professor Kalyani Mata from the Department of Social Work are the investigators in this project that's funded by the NUS. They found that those who had lived in the estate for about 20 years or more, and these are usually the older residents, they were often negatively affected by the whole process of collective sales. Apart from the destruction of their social support systems, respondents in my colleagues' survey expressed great anxiety about finding replacement homes, the actual moving process, the problems of adjusting to a new living environment, and some even suffered traumatic health consequences. Therefore, I am in strong support of this bill as it incorporates reforms which protect the minority homeowners who are not in favor of the en bloc proposition. This bill further empowers the Strata Titles Board to ensure that each application is done in good faith. Of significance are the disclosure requirements for individuals who stand for election to the Collective Sale Committee, as well as the extended restrictions on when an extraordinary general meeting can be called. I see these as proposals that serve to protect the minority proprietors who are often older residents. In addition to these, my colleagues have also made 3 recommendations based on their research findings, which I would like to share with the House. The first is the creation of a resource unit, perhaps to be located in the STB, that will serve to mitigate the stress and negative consequences of relocation, especially for the vulnerable homeowners, which often include frail elderly living alone, the physically handicapped, and the mentally challenged. The second proposal is the publication of an information booklet that can be made available to those who require clarification about the en bloc process. This publication can include fundamental concepts such as share value and the apportionment of method, obligations of those in the CSC, grounds on which the minority can object to the sale application, the role of the STB, and other rights of the minority, including adjudication. The third recommendation proposes that, in view of environmental concerns on wastage due to unnecessary construction, the age and state of repair of buildings be included as a factor in the STB's evaluation of the application for CS. Christodason and Mata's preliminary findings reveal that for 223 out of the 325 buildings which had gone through CS since 1999, the majority, 80, were between 21 to 25 years of age. However, a small number of developments, 28 buildings, were only 11 to 15 years of age at the point of going through CS. The researchers proposed that Singapore could consider the example of Hong Kong, where the age and state of repair of a building are factors which the tribunal must take into consideration before it approves an application. I share these proposals with the House and the Minister, as I believe that they will further enhance the safeguards to protect homeowners who wish to enjoy the fruits of their labor in their retirement years. Thank you, sir, for your kind attention.